Hey! Hello! What's going on? Jackie Lawrence here. It has been a Monday. It has been a Monday. Anyways, I'm here and I'm gonna do a full face tutorial. Well, not full face. I'm gonna do a foundation tutorial for you, okay? A foundation and concealer tutorial. I'm gonna do an actual cocktail. Of course, I forgot my brushes in my bathroom because I cleaned them. Let me go get them. I'm telling you, I'm a hot mess today. Serious hot mess today. Okay? Hello. I cleaned all of my wet brushes today, so I'm excited because they're nice and clean. All right, so we're gonna do, I wish you could see the mess I've got going on down here. It has been a Monday. My refrigerator, I have 2 refrigerators. Both of my refrigerators went out within a week of each other. Hello, thank you very much. And I spent 2 hours yesterday cleaning the refrigerator in my kitchen. Like, literally scrubbed it, went through all the food, had it all nice, neat, and organized, and it goes kaput. And I've been told it's not fixable. So I had to go buy a new refrigerator today. So I spent 3 hours dealing with that. Boys, and my kids are gonna drive me crazy. We're gonna get through this though. So, this is my face. This is my face. And we are gonna cover this face. So I'm gonna show you a great little cocktail that I like to put together. And this is specifically great for those of you that have really dry skin. Boys, hey, you should be reading and I shouldn't hear you guys. I should hear no voices. None. I should be drinking wine right now. Okay, so let's start off by putting on some, not concealer. We're gonna put on some primer. People, we're gonna put primer on my face. Okay, if I hear voices in the next 5 seconds, I am going to delete all your games on every single one of your devices. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not kidding you. I just want to go right to bed right now. Maverick, bring your book out here and read. Okay, so this is the cocktail that we're gonna do. Let me show you this cocktail. It's like the most gorgeous little cocktail we're gonna put together. Riddick, come here. It's like impossible for me to work at night. Hi, Valerie. Hey, Melissa.
Here.
Come here, bring your book and bring it in here. I'm gonna try and do a video with my crazy kids. It's just sometimes like nearly impossible. So we're gonna use BB cream. I'm gonna use concealer. I'm gonna mix the 2 together. And you know what else I'm gonna use? A little bit of luminizer, okay? Which you know is we don't sell anymore, so you gotta go get yourself some luminizer. You're supposed to be asleep, Melissa. I wanna be like drunk right now because the kids are driving me crazy and my refrigerator, I'm going through a refrigeration nightmare right now. But I'm late and behind on doing videos and I promised some videos, so we're gonna get them done. Maverick, you're gonna hear me be a mom too while I'm doing this video. I'm gonna go like mom crazy here in a second. Maverick, come here. Oh, okay.
Yes?
Come here. You are older and I want you to sit right in that chair. Yep. Riddick, go read your book.
I know.
Okay. All right, I'm getting some BB cream out onto my brush.
How am I supposed to tell you?
Huh?
How am I supposed to tell you?
You're not, you're just gonna read. Just sit there and read.
Oh, let's read a chapter then.
You remember these days, Melissa? I'm seriously gonna go crazy. Riddick, shush! Okay, so I'm using Honey BB cream. Honey. And I'm gonna use Taffeta. I should use chiffon, honestly. You know what, let me see. What color am I using? I'm gonna use Lustrous. I'm gonna use chiffon concealer. because I fake baked yesterday. I fake tanned. Riddick, I don't want to hear your voice. You should be reading.
He's not. I can see him.
Yep, so I don't know if I have chiffon. Oh, here it is. Yours are 22 and 28. Oh, I'm very envious of the both of you right now. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of concealer. Look at this. I'm using this brush which I got from TJ Maxx. So I got a little bit of concealer, a little bit of BB cream, and I'm gonna put a little, this is my little cocktail. I wish I had a real cocktail right now. I'm just saying. Okay, this is my little cocktail. There are 3 products on this little brush, okay? BB cream, concealer, and a luminizer to make me look luminescent. I know, Melissa, seriously. Seriously. 3 hours, you guys. I have been working on getting a new refrigerator. It's been very hellacious. So, okay, let's cover all this up. So this is really, really, really good if you have super dry skin, okay? Super dry skin. Which, in the winter months, which are coming soon, right? The fall and winter months, those are coming soon, right? I tend to get really, really dry skin. So this is my go-to cocktail, although the luminizer is optional. The luminizer's, you know, when I just want to look a little iridescent and have a little glow. Riddick! Reed, stop it!
He's petting Morgan.
Yeah. He's gonna lose every single game on his tablet. Plenty of them, aren't they? What are you talking about, Valerie? I don't even know where like my train of thought is right now. Plenty of what? Refrigerators? Or cocktails? Where did I find what? Where did you find what, Valerie? My brush? My refrigerator? My cocktail? Hi, Mile! All right, so I'm just doing a full face, full coverage cocktail. Drinks. Where do I find my drinks? Well, there is a bar right there. But I'm not drinking right now, you guys. I have this fitness mission of getting in the best shape of my life. So I'm not drinking right now. The brush I got at TJ Maxx, Valerie, TJ Maxx. It's a Innovation Beauty, it's called. Innovation Beauty. And I just washed all my wet brushes this morning before my refrigerator went out. Thought it was gonna be a really nice, productive day. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I love me some TJ Maxx too. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and decided, oh, I'll put my makeup on later because I got time to get my coffee, to work a little bit. Nope, can't have just one day. You had your 1 glass of wine tonight. I would like a whole bottle, thank you. Okay, so smooth like butter. Okay, on top of that now, if you have any areas on your face that need a little extra coverage, which I think I'm okay. Mark cut her off. I'm gonna put on top of that some loose powder, okay? Because BB cream will leave a dewy finish. So if you like that dewy finish, and we're gonna do under eye concealer, okay? But if you like that dewy finish, you're good. You're golden. But if you want a matte finish so that you don't have that dewy look, then you can put a little powder on the top. So I'm gonna do a little bit of loose powder over the top, which is also gonna give me a little more coverage. So we're gonna go and just dust that on. Yes, hello. And then we'll do under eye concealer. So this is like your base face. Make sure you go into your ears, down your neck. watching from Mexico. Sweet, what time is it? Okay, let me see. How do I say what time is it? ¿Cuántos años es? No, that's how old you are. I know, un poquito. Un poquito. How do you say what time is it in Spanish? I think it's around the same time as us, isn't it? Mark is snoring. Melissa, what time is it by you? It's like 3 hours ahead, isn't it? Like 10 o'clock by you? Okay, let's put on some under eye concealer. I'm gonna do velour. It does look good, doesn't it? I'm excited to use BB cream again. I love our liquid foundation, but in the winter, I love using BB cream, fall and winter. So I thought I'd preview that. Now I'm gonna do some under eye concealer, and I'm gonna use velour, which is 3 shades lighter than the foundation. It's 9:30. Okay, so it's 2 hours. It's so nice to use clean brushes right now. My brushes are, well, my wet brushes. I gotta clean my dry brushes tonight. Sometime tonight, when I get through all my videos. I have 3 videos to do. You're 50 years old, because I asked you how old you are. I meant to ask you what time it is, Mayo. But that's good, that's awesome. It's the golden years, right? Right, Melissa? 50's the golden years? I'm 47, I'm almost there. Hi, Kimberly. But I don't feel 47. Isn't that what's important? I don't feel my age at all. I need some more concealer. Yes, the golden years. Yes, 50s are awesome. They better be awesome. I'm headed that way. All right, so I like to put a layer of under eye concealer on, and then we'll blend it out. Oh man, Maverick, do me a favor. Go into my bathroom, and on the sink is a green little sponge. There's 2 green little sponges. Go give me one of them. I cleaned my beauty blenders too. Hey, Jan. The one in the bathroom though. Okay? Should we do a little highlight too? Why not? Let's do a little highlight. Yeah, I just need 1 green one. Yeah, I want the big green one. So this is the highlight. Okay, if you're watching, I did foundation with BB cream. I did a cocktail of BB cream, concealer, and I know I'm on light. Jan, I've had a hellacious of a day. Yes, I got my subscription, Melissa. I did. And I did the 45-day. What did you do? So yes, if you're watching this right now, we have a new subscription program where you can actually have your mascara delivered to your door either every 30, 45, 60, or 90 days. Well, you pay for the mascara, but you get free shipping. And then you also get free samples. Isn't that awesome? I cannot wait to see what they give us. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I'm almost out of rose water. It's one of those days. So yes, Jan, I'm on late because my day, it's been a Monday. Like my Mondays aren't like typical Mondays because my Mondays don't normally feel like Mondays, but I imagine this is what y'all feel like on a regular Monday is when it's just, everything fell apart today, everything. But you know what? I promised to do some videos, so here I am. 45 day, you got the waterproof. Yes, I didn't get the brown. You got the brown, huh? You'll have to demo the brown then. I'll have to use your pictures, Melissa. I've never worn brown ever in my life, but I have a lot of customers that want brown. And they're my blondies. My blondies want brown mascara. Look at that. Should we turn more light on? Let me see. I got another light over here. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Is that too bright? Oh, jeez Louise, it's too bright.
Oh, gosh, it's bright.
That's a little, is that too bright? Can you guys see okay? I put another light on. You did 60 today, Jan, okay. Gosh, that is bright. Let's see if we could turn it this way a little more.
I'm done. No, you're not. Rick, I see.
Is that better, you guys, the lighting?
The whole time. I'm done with
You redid your lighting yesterday. I saw that, Melissa, and it looks really, really good. I need to redo mine. I need to put this light behind me. That is my, I'll move this over here more.
I'm done.
Okay, so all right, so now you need to go do your homework.
And then, can I play my tablet?
No, then you're going to tell me about your book.
Well, what if we're still doing the video?
We'll see. Go do your homework first. Did that look better, or should I turn that light off? Here, you tell me. This light on, or... Oh, I think it's better off, but what do you think? Was it better on or off? That looks good with the lighting on, Melissa?
Mom,
Lighting on.
look, Mom.
Huh.
That was Riddick.
Okay, the last time that I did a video with my kids, it was like my most viewed video because it was crazy. I was crazy. Thank you, Mile. He's my hellion. My hellion child. Okay, look how much nicer that looks, right? From what I started. And then I'm gonna do a little powder. I'm gonna mat that down too with a little bit of powder, pressed powder. Ta-da! Should we set it? Let's set it. We're gonna use setting powder to set it. So setting powder, top 5 best products ever, because you wanna know why? Aside from the fact that it keeps your makeup on all day, it blurs your fine lines and wrinkles, like blurs them. Best invention ever. So I'm just taking some setting powder. It's translucent setting powder. Is BB not good for oily skin? I would say, Valerie, if you have really oily skin, that I would use either powder or the liquid foundation. The liquid dries to a powder finish. So, yeah, if I had someone who says they have oily skin, I would not steer them towards BB cream. I would steer them towards the liquid foundation that dries to a powder finish. That's gonna be for all skin types, okay? Whether you're dry or whether you're oily. But if you're super oily, okay, like super oily, then I would do powder only. And then you put your powder on with the sponge that comes in it and you get full coverage. All right, let's keep going because you know what? We might as well. I'm gonna do my eyes. Should I do it? Am I doing my eyes? Yeah, we're gonna do my eyes. Let's do my eyes. We're gonna do a little primer on the eyelid. It's good for dry skin, yeah. Yeah, BB cream is great if you got super dry skin. So here's my go-to, Valerie. If I have somebody that wants great coverage foundation, my go-to is always going to be the liquid foundation. But if you are like me, where you're seasonal, your skin is seasonal, and in the winter time, I tend to get really dry, okay? So when I get really dry, sometimes the liquid foundation kind of can look a little scaly on me just because I'm so dry. It just depends on the climate you're in. That I will switch to BB cream and I add a little concealer in my BB cream just to give me more coverage. So, and it's still light and it doesn't feel heavy. All right, let's do some brows. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's put some brows on. So I'm using the brow palette, okay, and I'm using the medium. There's, well, what's it called? Brunette. I'm using brunette. There's blonde, brunette, and dark brown, and I'll go between dark brown and brunette. But we're gonna kind of do just a little bit of a lighter eye, so I'm using the wax first. I like to do the wax first just to kind of position my eyebrow hairs in the place that they're supposed to be in. Okay, so yeah, I started talking about my refrigerator fiasco. Let me tell you about my refrigerator fiasco, okay? Because it's been a week-long fiasco. While I was in San Antonio last week, for a week, an entire week. While I was gone, I have two refrigerators. I have one in my garage and I have one in my kitchen. And the one in my garage went out while I was in San Antonio, okay? So my freezer in my garage, he doesn't have homework. He can go in the playroom. So in my freezer in my garage, I keep all of my meat, all my chicken, my steak, and I had bought chicken in bulk because I shop at Costco, like in bulk. Yeah, when I pulled into you could smell it from the street. When I pulled into my street, it smelled like somebody died in my house. Because I live in Arizona, okay? And Arizona is hot. So for a week, that chicken and that beef and that food sat in that freezer, and the refrigerator has no food in the garage, it's just drinks. But the freezer had pizza in there, ice cream. There was ice cream in that freezer. So I came home to a mess. It was a mess. It smelled so bad. So I took care of all that, got everything out, and was like, okay, I need to get another freezer for my garage because I can't hold everything in my refrigerator and freezer in my kitchen. So I was thinking to myself, my ice maker broke on the refrigerator in my kitchen. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call my repair guy. It was horrible, horrible. Okay, bye, Melissa. Good night. So I call my repair guy, right? And I'm like, can you come out and look at my ice maker? Because I need to determine whether I need to just buy another refrigerator and move the one that's in the kitchen into the garage, or just fix this one and buy a really cheap one for the garage, which is what I wanted to do. That was kind of what I wanted to do. So he comes out, long story short, oh, it's not just my ice maker. My whole refrigerator is going, like dead. He's like, you got a matter of days. You have a matter of days and your refrigerator is going to die. He was doing his little magical wand thing with the temperature, and yeah. He's like, notice how your food isn't all the way frozen, which it wasn't all the way frozen, but it was frozen enough for me. He's like, yeah, that's not good. He's like, your refrigerator's not operating, and he pulled everything out, and he like pretty much tore my refrigerator apart, like pulled parts off of it and stuff, and was like, yeah, you've got a matter of days. And I'm leaving town Thursday. You guys. So I have trying to figure out what am I gonna do. So I go over to Best Buy. I'm just so you know, I'm a little bit of a negotiator. I kind of find a little bit of joy in it. I go over to Best Buy and I'm looking at the refrigerators and I find one that I like that isn't $9,000. Do you know there's refrigerators that cost $9,000? That's insane. Does it make your food for you? Because if it makes the food for me, I would quite honestly might consider it. Anyways, found a refrigerator I liked. I was talking to the guy, and then I said, as he's writing all the paperwork up, because they're sales guys, okay? He's writing all the paperwork up. I'm like, you know what? I need to make a quick phone call. Can you just hang tight for a few seconds? So then, of course, I have my husband look up the exact refrigerator. Since I got the total from him, out the door total, I'm gonna have my husband look up other places that might have the same refrigerator cheaper. And of course, he found one. So I said to him, do you price match? And he did. So I got it lower, okay? I got it like $500 lower, just so you know. $500. lower than what they were asking at Best Buy. Problem is, they can't get it to me until September. It's on back order. And I'm like, I don't got till September. I need it like tomorrow. Nothing they can do. Well, so then I called the place that I found it cheaper. They're like, yeah, we can have it to you tomorrow. Done. So, but that took 3 hours, you guys. I just told you that 5-second scenario. It took 3 hours to get through all that. So tomorrow I will have a new refrigerator. But here's the thing. Yesterday I spent 2 hours cleaning out my refrigerator in my kitchen. 2 hours. I cleaned it. I scrubbed it. Like clean. It's squeaky clean. For nothing. I digress. Okay, so back to makeup. Putting a little brow on. And I'm using the brow palette, the brunette brow palette, and I'm using the two different colors in here, the light and the dark. Okay, so look, so you can get this really pretty, natural looking brow. Yeah, Jan, it did hurt. Hence the reason why when I very first started this video, I felt like I should be drinking. Oh, and by the way, just to add a little more salt to my wound, I had to go through all of that with my kids. My 2 kids. You got a Samsung, okay. So I didn't get a Samsung, okay. Here's, my mom has a Samsung, she has no problems with it. But my appliance repair guy is a good friend of mine. He's amazing. And if you live in the Arizona area, it's called Independent Appliance Repair. He's unbelievable. Good friend of mine, good guy, good businessman. He told me not to get a Samsung. He's like, IG and Samsung. He said those are the 2 appliances that he works on more than any other appliance out there. So I steer cleared from that. But my mom has one. She says she doesn't have any problems with it, but I ended up getting a GE. Did I say G? He said LG. LG and Samsung to stay away with them. And I ended up getting a GE, which is what, General Electric? Your first Samsung? Okay, well, you'll have to let me know how that goes. They did, and you know what? The Samsungs there were all less expensive, so it was really hard. I was like, really? No Samsung? Because they were cheaper. Cheaper is not always better, but I don't know. All I know is that Best Buy jacks their prices up. So now you know, if you ever go shopping at Best Buy, they do price match. They will negotiate with you. The guy was so rude though when I left. I'm like, well, you can't get it to me by tomorrow, and Spencer's can. He didn't even say, I just said, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your help. I was very appreciative. He didn't even say goodbye. He was kind of rude. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do for a highlight? I have concealer left on the back of my little lid here. I'm gonna do concealer for a highlight. You had your first, I got my Maytag washer and dryer in 2016. Awesome. You know, I called my mom. I am very domestically challenged. Well, your husband gets a military discount. That's awesome. He should get a military discount. He's military. But I called my mom. I don't like to decorate. I mean, this might shock some of you because I'm into makeup so much, but I don't like to decorate. It overwhelms me. My mom decorates my house. I mean, I do have an opinion on some things, but she made curtains in my house for me, which I get compliments on all the time. And so I called her. I'm like, which one do I get? There were like 6 colors. She picked it out. Will Younique ever do a military discount? That's a good question, Valerie. You know, I don't know. You know, they tend to surprise us on a regular basis with what they do. I mean, shoot, look at the good bonus we got now. So you never know. You never know. When do senior discounts kick in, by the way? Not that Younique does them, but I just want to know, like, at what age am I considered senior and I can now go get a senior discount? Can anyone tell me that? Is it over 65 or is 50 considered senior citizen? I hope not. Honestly, I really do. I hope not. All right, how do the brows look? I think the brows are gonna be done. Let's do some shadow. So I'm gonna use Addiction Shadow Palette 2, okay? Which, let me show you the colors, how pretty these colors are. Aren't those pretty? And we're gonna do, let me think about what we're gonna do. Let me get some brushes too. Let's see. Let's do Perplexed. And let's do Hopeless. And let's do Blissful. Let me show you those colors, okay? I wouldn't even put up a Christmas tree if it wasn't for your grandkids. Yeah. I do like how it looks when the tree's up. 62, Valerie, thank you. I do, but I hate the process. Okay, so I'm gonna use Hopeless, Blissful, and Perplexed. Okay, so it's gonna be a really pretty look. We're gonna use, you know what, let's use the Deluxe brush. We're gonna use the Deluxe brush to use Blissful all over my entire lid. Join ARP at 50. I was just gonna ask about ARP. I haven't received those, you know, those letters in the mail yet. But are the ARP benefits that great? Oh, isn't that pretty? That's Blissful, you guys, which is like this champagne-ish color, and it's a very shimmery champagne. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. You're gonna be 48 in November. Ah, you're 1 month ahead of me, Valerie. I'm gonna be 48 in December. December 24th to be exact. (11/11) Veteran Valerie Day. I don't feel 47 though. I still feel like I'm in my 20s, which is like a cruel joke sometimes when I look in the mirror, because I'm like, oh man, because I don't feel like I look. All right, so this is Blissful, which is kind of fancy, but we're gonna dumb it down. Really not dumb it down, we're gonna tone it down. We're gonna tone this girl down. I wish that was wine. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Okay, now I'm gonna use my blending brush, okay, which is this brush right here. And we're gonna go in with Hopeless, right over into the crease. So it's gonna be like silvery in the crease. Ooh, this is gonna be so pretty. So this is palette 2. I've never done this color combination together, so this is gonna be interesting how this turns out. But you know what? I think Perplexed is going to really be the game changer. Water, yes, it's water. Lots and lots and lots of water right now. I drink close to 3/4 of a gallon, sometimes a gallon a day right now. It's a necessity. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the crease brush. You can't figure out your blending brush? It covers your whole eyelid. Jan. Like even all the way down to your lashes, Jan? It is similar to the Kudos color, Valerie. This Hopeless. It is very similar. I'm gonna use Perplex now into the crease. So Jan, is it going all the way down to your eyelashes? I am going to use the Kudos lip color today. Almost. It gets color where I don't want it. Okay, so when you're using the blending brush, are you just trying to get it into your crease? Let me ask you that. Are you just trying to get it into your crease? Me too at times. I feel it's everywhere. Okay, girls, where do you want the product to go? You want it just in your crease? Is that what it is? Just the crease. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. Use your crease brush. You have a crease brush? Use your crease brush and apply the product in your crease brush first, with your crease brush first. Okay, so you're gonna do that first. And then without putting anything on your blending brush, you're gonna use your blending brush to blend it out. So it'll actually soften the entire area, but not be pigmented all the way down to your lash line. Yeah, okay, so you're gonna reverse it. Okay, so you would do a reverse of what I just did. You're gonna start with the color on your crease brush. And then, once you've got the color packed into your crease, you're going to use your blending brush don't put anything on it, okay? And then just go in there and do windshield wiper motion, so that way you won't have a ton of product on the brush getting everywhere. It'll just blend beautifully up and down in that little small area. Yeah, so try that. Let me know how that goes. So if you've got a small eye bed area, you will reverse that procedure. You do it the opposite of what I just did. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little black eyeliner and we're gonna do a little bit of liner on the bottom and on the top. You're welcome, anytime. I love getting questions, ask me more. You know what I love? Because I feel like there's always a solution. There's always a solution. So yeah, keep asking if you've got more questions in regards to makeup or things you're struggling with. I'm debating if I should do a little bit of a wing. Let's do a little one. I'm gonna do a little one and then I'm gonna smudge it. Okay, so I just, from the bottom, I pulled it out to the outside and then I'm gonna smudge it out. Okay, and how am I gonna smudge it out? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my crease brush again, and I'm going to use Perplexed again, which is the dark gray. Will you come live with me now? I do my makeup every day. If I could just clone myself, Jan, I wish I could. Someone asked me that yesterday. They're like, I need you to do my makeup every day. And I tell you what, I would love to. See what I've done there? So I just smudged out the bottom line and then I pulled out that liner on the outside corner and just smudged it. Look at that fun look. What's on the bottom? I used Perfect Liner, which is black, and then I used Perplexed with my crease brush and just smudged out that bottom and kind of gave my bottom eye a smoky look. And then I'm gonna show you a really cool technique. Take your concealer brush. You don't even need to put concealer on it because you'll already have some left over from when you used it earlier. And you're going to swipe to the side and kind of just clean up the edge so it's sharp. See that? Voila! Perplexed, yeah. With Wetumpka. Have I ever been to Huntsville, Alabama? No, I've never been to Alabama. Wetumpka, Jan. Nope, I've never been to Alabama. I'd like to go to Alabama. I've never been, but I immediately want to talk like this when I talk about Alabama. I don't know why. Do you guys all talk like Melissa? Okay, I have to do a mascara video after this. So I'm gonna skip the mascara for right now. Let's do a contour. And I'm gonna use the Luminizer stick in Opaline for a contour. Yep, I love the accent, love it. We don't talk like that either. Betty, where are you from, Betty? Oh, thanks, Gian. All right, let's blend it. I haven't heard yours. Maybe you need to leave me a voice message so I can hear your beautiful accent. So a little bit of contour. Betty, you're in Alabama too. You're all in Alabama. I got Alabama's on tonight. It's an Alabama party. Betty, what part of Alabama are you from? Yeah, where at, Betty? Wetumpka! What? You have a neighbor on here, Valerie. It is just, isn't Facebook amazing? It's just amazing. Connects us in ways we didn't even know we could connect. Look at that. Whoa! I want a meeting with Wetumpka. Do you guys ever get together with Melissa? Yeah. My lighting is so off right now because you know why? I'm not used to doing my makeup in the dark. Okay, so when you do a little contour in here, okay, it hides your double chin. You guys do makeovers at Melissa's house. All right, now I'm going to put on a little bit of bronzer, okay? Because bronzer, I like how it warms up my face. And then we'll do some blush. Melissa's gonna wake up and find out she's having a party at her house. Okay, a little bit of blush, then lip. And I'm gonna use, I use this, can you tell? All the time. This one is Seductive. So we're gonna do a little bit of blush. And then lip. All right, and we're almost done. Of course, I haven't done my lashes yet, but I gotta do my lashes in one of my makeup classes. So I'm gonna put on, guys, this is from the Kudos. Does anyone have this yet? The Kudos lip color? Yeah, that's what she gets for going to bed. So this is the color. This is basically powder lipstick, okay? And it's Compassionate is the color. It's powder. You don't have this. It is just like the craziest technology. It's powder that turns to a liquid, okay? We've got liquid shadow, right, that turns to a powder, and then we've got powder lip that turns to a liquid. Who knew? So it's a really pretty color. So I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna keep talking like this since I got nothing but Alabama people watching me. I sound like, I sound bad, don't I? Isn't that a pretty color? Do you guys have this yet? But I am after talking to you about the lip product. Yeah, it's powder. So here's the tip, Valerie, when you get this. Don't talk while you're putting it on. Okay? Because it's powder. So when you talk, you kind of inhale it and it doesn't go down very well. So when you put it on, don't talk. It's so pretty. So it's a long wearing color. It's powder. Don't talk when you put it on, otherwise you're gonna inhale it. Okay, but it goes on creamy. It's just the most bizarre technology out there. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna spray down my face. I'm off to makeup class. I got a makeup class. I gotta show them how to do their eyelashes with the new, I'm gonna use the new waterproof mascara. Okay, so if you're not familiar yet, we have waterproof mascara now, and I already talked about it. It comes on that auto ship. So girls, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna head to class. After class though, I am gonna go on my private wall and I'm gonna do one eye in class, and then I'm gonna come on my private wall, and I'm gonna show everybody how to do the mascara there too, because I keep getting asked about the waterproof mascara. It's awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Thanks so much for hanging out, girls. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.